Oh yeah. So, what we talked about in group this week was willpower. So, what is willpower? Well, willpower is just a saying, isn't it? When we refer to willpower, what we're really sort of talking about is the strength, or what it infers is that it's the strength that we've got to be able to resist certain things like high sugar or high fat things, those things that we always consider to be banned when you're trying to lose weight. But the good news is that, of course, at Slimming World, nothing is banned. Yes, we have to sin those high fat, high sugar foods, but we can still include them in our, sort of food optimizing program, can't we? So you don't have to ban them. It's just looking at how we balance it out and how you build them into your week. So one of the things we talked about was choice. So rather than talking about willpower, we talked about choice power, because we all know that the thing that can really impact on our ability to keep to our food optimizing are the things that are happening around us. Some of the things that maybe we feel are out of our control. So I know some of you at the moment are homeschooling or you're working from home. So it means that you've got some of those foods around you all of the time and it's so tempting. So what I asked everyone to do this week was to really think about what choices they wanted to make, because we all want to lose weight, don't we, or to maintain our weight. That's why we're all here. And so what we need to look at is how we can take control and still feel that we're not depriving ourselves, so that we can still feel that we're making the choice to eat healthily and at the same time have some of those little treats that we all like from time to time, but building it into our plan over the week. We're all incredibly good, aren't we? I think 9 times out of 10 when I ask people, how it's going with food optimizing, what they'll say to me is, well, my meals are fine, it's the things around it. And I think we can all relate to that. So what we need to do is plan those things around it. So this week, the challenge is for you to think about, probably firstly, what are those sort of times when you find it really difficult? So for some people, it's in the evenings. Some people, it's just, that maybe, in mid-afternoon, they're just feeling a bit sort of, their energy's waning a bit. It's in between lunch and their evening meal, and you just feel your energy's waning a little bit and it's tempting to go and pick at something. It could be that each time you have a cup of tea, you want to pick up a biscuit. Only you will know what is your time when you feel that it's a bit of a struggle to resist those things. And to think about what Slimming World call trigger foods. They're the foods that once you start eating them, you really feel that you can't stop. So what I'd like you to do is just to think about, so what are those times of the day when you do find it a little bit of a struggle? And then think about how you can manage that. So what choice do you want to make? So as an example, if it's when you have a cup of tea in the afternoon, instead of going for a high sin food, is there something else that you could have? Or one of the things one person suggested was using a skinny syrup in a coffee, so that you get that sort of sweet hit, but it's of no sins. And that it may just be swapping to a different drink will help. Or it may be that you actually plan something. So someone else suggested having a sin bag. So that is when they, get a bag and they pop into the bag all the little sort of treats that they like and count up their sins. So they might have a sin bag that uses all of the sins, so all 15 sins in there. Or it could be that they save 10 sins for that, and pop in a couple of things that they enjoy, so that they know they've got that to look forward to at that time when they know they're going to need that. So it might be, Saturday night sitting down watching the TV, or it could be mid-afternoon when you're on your own having a cuppa before the family get home again. Only you will know that. So it really is up to you to think about that. So, as I say, the danger really for anyone who's trying to lose weight is feeling deprived of those foods that you really enjoy, and we really don't want you to feel like that. So it is building it in to your week. So this week, think about choice power. Think about how you're going to control what you can control, because we can't control our environment or what's going on around us, can we? Or we have little to control over that. But what we can control is our food optimizing. So think about your meals, but of course that goes without saying, but also think about those times outside of your meals. So and plan for those, and it will really, really, believe me, it will really help you to stay on track and keep 100% food optimizing, so you have another fantastic week and get that weight loss that you really want. And think about want power. What is it that you really, really want? And if you really want it, then you're planning all of those things so that you make sure that you get it. So have a great week, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you next week with a great result. Bye for now. Bye.